Welcome to Wildcat Sports Update. I'm your host, Jim Boyle, and today in studio I have the honor and privilege of having our 2023 senior golf team members. Just to go around the room, we've got Bobby Cyr, we've got Joey Galvin, we've got Joey Malvone, we've got Jake Bourgeois, and we've got Austin Harper. So welcome, guys. I just want to have you each, again, restate your name, how many years you've played golf for Wilmington High School. We'll start here.
My name is Bobby Cyr. I've been on the team 4 years.
I'm Joey Galvin. I've been on the team 3 years.
I'm Joey Malvone, and I've been on the team for 1 year.
I'm Jake Bourgeois. I've also been on the team for 1 year.
I'm Austin Harper. I've been on the team for 2 years.
Okay, so just so everybody knows, our two captains are sitting up front, Joey and Bobby, and we have the two first years and the second-year player, which is really good to see that participation in golf at Wilmington High, because we've spent the last 3 or 4 years sort of on the downswing with regards to numbers, and it's great to have you guys in the studio to help to explain where we are. So let's start with you, Joey, real quick. How many actual players do we have on the team, and what was the distribution just generally of senior, junior, sophomore, freshman, 8th grade?
Well, I think we had in total, it was like 28 kids try out. We kept all of them. We're only able to put 10 in the lineup, so there was a lot of kids that weren't able to play in the matches, but I do see a lot of potential, a lot of underclassmen, a lot of sophomores, a couple freshmen, a couple 8th graders, so we got a good mix of kids.
So you've played for 3 years, so you played sophomore, junior, senior year. Bobby, you've been around for 4 years, so you've been through a coaching change now, and actually, hopefully to see some success. Where do you see the future with regards to the underclassmen, freshman, sophomore?
Hopefully it goes up. I mean, we're only losing 3 kids in the lineup, me, Joey, and Austin. So, and a lot of young talent. There was our 3 and 4 spot were a freshman and a sophomore this year.
Names?
So, Nate and Roman.
So 3 and 4 were Nate and Roman. 4, 5, and 6, Joey?
They switched around, but it's gone with Balter, Matt Driscoll, and Ryan Archer's been in there.
Okay, and then you play 8 score and 2 play alternates,
yeah.
Right? So then, I got to count, 7 and 8. Who would be
7 and 8?
Who generally played around there?
Ryan Archer and Austin. Yeah.
He's back there in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And generally, then Coach Malloy played the 9 and 10. A lot of guys got to play in that.
Yeah,
number?
he liked to start the younger kids to get them more experience, like Noah Titterington and Will Poyant, but that's where Joey and Jake played a few matches. So
that's good. So we play Middlesex League plays match format. Yeah. And I think we drew short straws, and Bobby drew the short straw, and he gets to try to explain what match play is compared to stroke play. So you're on.
All right, match play. So in a match, you play your opponent one-on-one. You play 9 holes, and every hole is worth a point. So if you shoot, say the first hole, you get a 4, they get a 5. You win the hole, you get a point. On the next hole, they shoot a 2 and you get a 3. They get a point. So at the end of your round, your point should add up to 9. So
what happens if you tie the hole?
You tie the hole, you get half a point.
Half a point.
So if you tie every hole, your score would be 4.5 to 4.5, and you tie. But average scores are 5 to 3, 5.5, 3.5, and then however many points you get from your match adds up to the team, and then the overall team score is how much you win in a match. A+
and explain. That was a good job, Joey. I'm going to give you the next one on match play. Is there a different philosophy with playing match play versus stroke play, and how do you see your philosophy and maybe everybody else's?
I think the biggest thing with match play is that on your putts, you got to be very aggressive, because if your partner's in for 4 and you're putting for 4, you can't leave it short. That's just the one thing you can't really do. You just got to be aggressive with it, and if you are, then that will win you some matches. So let's say your opponent hit his tees off, puts it in the woods. Are you pulling driver and trying to smoke it, or are you trying to score? I'm trying to keep it in play. If he's already in the woods, I'm not going to try to just get a birdie on the hole. I'm going to try to get a par, and even a bogey could win some holes. So.
Okay, preference, match or stroke play? Which do you like better?
I think match, because even if I'm partnering up with someone who is probably better than me, I still have a good chance, because I could have a couple blow up holes and it doesn't really matter. And if it was in stroke play and I got like a triple or something, that would just totally ruin my score. But in match play, it's not that bad. So.
Excellent, and that's probably why we play it in Middlesex League as well.
Yeah.
So my back row seniors, I got 2 who started first year, and Austin played the second year. Start back with Joey. What was your, as you get ready, as you get better at golf, what's your practice philosophy? What's your philosophy to make yourself a better player?
I would just go to the range and chip and putt. I would go to Hillview a bunch and just shoot some balls over there, and then go to the green for like maybe an hour and just chip and putt.
Did you have a goal set in mind for the beginning of the year, individual goal set in mind for you? Where'd you want your score to fall?
I didn't really care to get in the lineup. I just wanted to play and get free golf. So that was, I just joined the team just because I was spending a bunch of money on tee times originally. So why not just do it for free?
Did you find yourself improving being on the team?
Yeah. Playing every day definitely helped. And it got my scores a lot lower. So.
And what's the strength of your game? Is it off the tee, up and down, putting?
I don't know. I don't even know. But if there is a strength, maybe off the tee.
Okay.
Maybe.
Jake, next, you joined for the first time as a senior. How do you go about practice to get yourself better? What was your philosophy on that?
Playing every day.
Yeah.
During the season, played just about every day.
And
Whether it
then
was the
did you
range
improve
or,
over the year?
I'd like to think so. I don't know how much of an improvement that is, but still pretty bad. But I improved a little bit.
And first, Joey, how many times did you get to play in a match for points?
Just what do you? Wait,
Well, play in one of the top 10.
Just one time.
And how'd you do?
I won.
You won?
Only undefeated kid on the
So
team.
the only undefeated guy? And everybody, I know they're laughing, but we'll go on. Jake, how many times did you get to play?
I played twice.
And did you win?
Nope.
At least you're honest. What's the strength of your game? Off the tee, the up and down, or putting?
There's not really a strength. It's just kind of like a lucky shot every couple shots, you know.
I love the honesty, which is great.
Yeah,
Did you have fun?
Oh, I had a great time.
Yeah?
I had a blast.
And are you glad you joined the team?
I'm very glad I joined the team. Yeah.
And Austin, you played 2 years. Last year you're one of like 8, I think, correct? And this year we have this whole group of people, so you played more. Why did you join? Why did you join golf?
I always wanted to play golf. I just didn't think that it would fit my schedule. But Patrick Stokes convinced me to play my junior year, and it was super fun. So I decided I'd play again.
Okay, and when you go out there, what's your practice philosophy?
Go to the driving range and hit driver.
You try. So you're the big hitter.
Ropes
right?
the ball.
Huh?
Ropes the ball.
Ropes the ball. So you just hope it goes straight. So and then
Best scramble partner.
Excuse me.
Best scramble partner ever.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
100%.
down.
they played
Yep.
the scramble. It was so unfair. So,
Yeah.
no.
We barely won, though.
We'll get around to the scramble. That's actually. And then strength of your game is the driver.
Yep.
Okay. So why are we going to the driving range to practice? You should be going to the putting green.
Because driving is more fun than putting.
Okay.
That's a
very
great
good.
point.
And then you the two up front have played a while. Strength of your game, Bobby.
I think probably off the tee and on the green. I think I'm a good putter. So
Okay.
I've definitely throughout 4 years I've definitely picked up less strokes on the greens, learning how to putt better. So
Joey.
I think it just changes for me. Like the second half of the season, my driver was my best part of my game. But for the first month and a half, it was all my irons, my wedges. So I think it changes. I've never had a moment where like every part of my game was like really good. It's just there's always one part that's like so much better than everything else, but it just changes over time. Putting has never really been my strength.
Strong suits, putting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's never really been my strength.
So the one problem I think we have, and you always we played the Hillview. Not to be mean to the Hillview, but the putting green of the Hillview is almost useless because it's never the speed of the putting of the greens there. So it's hard to practice. It's difficult on the golf team because you go out and you get 4 tee times or whatever you got in practice, and you got to play the round. You can't really work on your shots. So roles. You both 2 captains. We did switch coaches. Were you guys voted by last year's team, or did the coach pick you?
yeah, we were
Okay.
voted last
Voted
year.
on last year.
Yeah.
So, Bobby, what do you see your role as the captain on the golf team, and then your role as a captain? Because I know you're going to be the captain hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Role as a captain overall for high school.
I think being a role model on the course and off the course, like getting everybody together and then like leading by example, like with like my game.
Okay, can't answer the same way, Joey. So you got to come up with something
Yeah.
different.
I think for me, mostly just like teaching kids how to play, especially match play and things. I think just overall just being a leader and just like teaching them how to play and helping them just improve to help us win, basically.
Okay. Now, Austin, Jake, and Joey in the back row. Austin, we'll start with you. We had a lot of younger kids this year. You guys were the seniors, so in reality, we had captains and we'll call you senior leaders. Austin, what do you think you brought to help the younger kids mesh into the program and then also help us get better?
I think similar to Bobby, the role as a senior is to lead by example. If I could, like Joey, I would help the younger kids with their golf game, but mine is probably not one they want to model theirs after. So I stayed away from that, and I would just say leading by example is the most important thing.
Okay, now you're going to be a two-sport captain, I think, right? Basketball and baseball coming up, if I remember correctly. What do you see the role of the captain overall for high school? Besides leading by example, what else is there that you think that captains need to bring to the table?
I think captains should be able to help organize the team, make sure that the younger players are getting involved. They want to help build the program from the bottom up, and I think that's the job of the captain.
Perfect. Jake, as a senior, whether they looked up to you or not, I think that you bring a certain spirit, we'll call it, or energy to the team, as well as I know you. What did you do as a senior to help or lead or to show example to some of the younger kids to enjoy what they were doing?
Well, my game's not too good, so I had to go to the second best thing was bring the morale up. Really like to, give everyone a good laugh, whether that was whiffing the ball, which might have been intentional or unintentional. But yeah, I didn't really have any of the golf to bring to the table, so I like to bring the morale up.
Which is excellent. Every team needs that as well. Joey, what about you? You're also a hockey player, correct?
Yeah.
So what do you see as a senior first year? I know you played as free golf, but I do know that you were a little more serious than that because you really want to improve your game as well on. So what did you bring as a senior to help some of the underclassmen along?
I just kind of showed them that, just keep showing up to the course every day. Like, if there was an opportunity to take a tee time, whether it was after a practice was canceled and they're like, does anybody just want an extra one? Or we still have the time, so you just show up every time and see who else wants to go.
Okay. So I know it's been a tough 6 years. We hadn't won since the fall of 2017, and that's so long ago. My son, who is now 24, was a senior on that team, and it's been a long drought. You've been around for 4 years, 3 years, and 2 years of a lot of going to matches and losing. Why don't you just, Bobby, give me what was it like this year? Because I know we broke that streak. What was it like to win that match?
It was very nice, very relieving. I don't know, when I was a freshman and a sophomore, we kind of got on the bus for matches and we're like, yep, we're going to lose. You went and played, but you were going to get smacked by anybody. So, but I think this year when we brought 28 kids to tryouts and with the new coach, we were very optimistic that we were going to get it this year. And it definitely took some work, though. We didn't win for the first 6 or so matches. And then home match against Melrose, we were like, all right, this is our chance. If we want to do it, we got to get it done now. And 1-8 got their job done, and it was very, very rewarding. On senior night too.
Oh, great. It
was very rewarding to get a win for the first 4 years, and yeah.
So it's satisfying. For
very
you.
satisfying.
What was it? I know we have Jake from Morale for 1 year. What was it like? And you said you're getting on the bus. As an athlete, I mean, you're a competitive athlete because I know you play hockey as well. What did the losing? And this is really, I don't mean it negatively. How did that impact you every day getting on the bus, every day going to practice, every day going to play, with almost always thinking the negative about the sport? How did that impact you?
It was hard to stay positive throughout the season, but we always had fun. There was never a dull moment through all 4 years. All the older kids kept the spirits up. We all tried our best to get the wins, but I don't know. There's kind of in the back of your head, you were like, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen this time. But this year's a good change, starting to change things around for the better of the program. So
the suffering for 4 years that you in 3 years and 2 years back, you did actually, I think that you guys are, it's the epitome of building a program. Is we've been here down the low, we weren't getting anybody playing. You guys suffered through those 4 years, so it's good to win. Joey, what was the score of that Melrose game? Put you on the spot. Melrose match. Anybody remember?
Was it?
We won.
I know you won. Jake, we already established that. So.
Oh, I
I
think
just
I
want to make
remember.
sure it's known.
Because it was tied going into Austin and Ryan's match, and then I think Austin won by like 6. Do you remember like 6 points?
Like 37 and a half to 30.
37 and a half, 34 and a half.
34 and a half.
Yeah.
So
I
that
think
was
something
tied
like
going into 6-7, 7-8.
7-8.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were all like the points between the both teams were all square,
that.
and then we knew that they were both winning in the back match. So it was kind of over before they even walked up the hill.
Okay.
But it was, yeah, I think it was close, but we pulled it out.
So Joe, you spent 3 years, 2 years of it. Now, what was it for you personally, and then for you as a captain of the team? What was that like?
I think last year, which kind of stinks, but like all I was really thinking about is like even if we lost, I won my match. That's good. This year, I think I really thought of it as like an actual like team. Like I really thought we could win, and I think it just kind of like I brought the whole team together. I was only thinking about team wins, not really about like myself. And I think just the morale, like what Jake said, was brought up. So
Excellent. And then Austin, you were part of the last year, and then coming to this year, you're coming up the hill on 9, and you, as you're getting ready, you know you're going to win. I assume you probably told them that you guys are going to win. What was that feeling like for you to win that first match?
I was really nervous going into like the last few holes because I knew it was close and I knew we had a chance. And then when I got up on the 9th hole, knowing that we'd won, it was really exciting.
Did you give the tiger pump or the reach or like that, or which, anything, or were you typical Austin Harper, put it in, pull it out, and smile?
I don't think I finished that hole.
You didn't?
I think I picked up.
Picked it up?
I think when
I remember him dancing on the green when
Yeah?
he got up there.
I gotta get film of that. Were you really dancing?
I think
Mike right
I
now.
think his reaction.
Yeah.
I think his reaction when it happened was, "Oh, we won." It was like that. It wasn't like anything like he just. I don't know. It
So,
was-
and
it was good.
I do know you come up 9, and the teams are really circled around the course, correct?
Mhm.
So you guys, there's no, nothing to be nervous about, Austin. When you come out, you got to win that hole.
Yeah, not like anyone's watching you. Right?
Yeah, the whole team's right. So, but the two of you, first year on the team, Joey first. Did you feel any of that pressure, or did you, Joey first, that we hadn't won in 6 years or 5 years, or was it something that the team just, it was understood and was not talked about? How did you see it coming in as a newcomer?
I didn't really feel any of the pressure. I just kind of knew it was happening. We just kind of joined. We didn't really have any expectation when we joined. I mean, knowing like I wouldn't be top 8, I just didn't have that opportunity to be like, dang, I can change something.
Right. Jake?
I never really saw myself ever getting in the lineup, so I didn't really. There was no nerves, but it was great to see him pull it out. And
Okay, so we'll go, Jake, we'll start with you. Top moment for you, golf this year.
oh, definitely when we got to play on senior night and Joey put 4 balls on the water on the last hole.
Wait, what happened after senior night though?
Okay, Joey, top moment for you. Joey, top moment for you for the whole year?
My top moment was wait, what was it?
Yeah.
After senior night, we got to spectate. There was a water show in the pond. Jake jumped in the water.
Oh, really?
So
You jumped in that water? Yeah. You know what? Then you and I are kindred spirits. There's something wrong up there. Definitely like that. You actually, I heard the rumor, so you really did jump in?
Yeah.
Do we have video of that?
I
we
do.
do have
It's on my
it.
phone.
Okay, we'll have to get that out. Austin, top moment this year for you?
The win.
The
I don't know
win?
if that's.
Okay. Bobby, top moment?
I made it to States I didn't think it was possible, but throughout my scores for the matches throughout the year, I qualified to play
Good.
in the divisional, so that was very exciting.
Okay. Joey?
The win's definitely up there, but at the team dinner on the golf simulator, Nate Anderson put 3 holes or 3 dents in the wall. So that was like a low light of the
Whose
season.
team dinner was that?
My team dinner.
Oh, yours.
Yeah, so he
One
put
kid
3
was-
holes in it. So and my dad got really mad.
His dad was very angry.
Top one was, is there the win? I'm sure it was probably the
Oh
top
yeah,
one.
the win was the
The win was
The-
very nice
yeah.
too.
And then everyone, real quickly, your favorite hole at Hillview that you played, Bobby?
Oh Jesus! 1, 2, 3. The 6th hole,
6?
straight away, very short,
That's
very
that's
very
fine.
easy to.
That is
The
fine.
5th hole, straight away, nothing in the
Bobby's
way.
only played it like 4 years.
No,
5. Hole 5. Joey?
I was gonna say the 5th, but I'll change it and I'll do the 1 short par 5. I probably got like 2 birdies on it, which isn't that bad.
That's
so.
excellent. Joey M?
The fourth hole. I think, yeah, it's one of my favorites. Not really. If you hit a good drive, you're just set up for the rest of the hole. That's nice.
Okay. Jake?
Probably the 8th hole because I never actually finished it.
How about the 9th hole? Because you got a swimming pool with it.
Oh yeah, the 9th hole. The 9th hole is grand.
And Austin?
Well, that's probably also the 8th hole. I like
8th
the
hole?
straight
8th
drive.
hole's a long par 5,
Yeah.
and the first hole's a short par 5. Did anybody ever get it over the second hill in the 8th hole?
He gets like an eagle.
Oh,
putt.
yeah.
On our scramble, we used both the shots, and he got on the green in
They
2
were on in
and
two.
had like a 15-foot putt.
Austin,
eagle,
powering
so.
away, huh?
Yeah.
Excellent. We'll go back the other way. Favorite course that you played in your high school career in Middlesex Lake? What would have been?
My favorite course is probably the one in Waters. I forget what it's called.
Oakley.
Oakley was probably my favorite.
Jake?
I've played 2 courses in my life. One of them being Hillview,
What's
and
the
the other one being Belmont, which
You
was
got to play Belmont?
crazy nice.
Yeah.
So that's definitely number
Belmont.
one.
How are the greens at Belmont? Fast?
Oh, they were pretty fast.
Yeah.
My ball was running away from me.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Joey?
Yeah, I don't got an option, so Oakley.
Oakley? Okay, so, and you explained Oakley. What we talk about Oakley. What was so unique about Oakley?
Well, it was cold, windy, and the greens were really fast.
And he won.
And I won.
Good.
Yeah.
Joey?
I'm have to go with the obvious choice, Winchester. It's just really nice all around, greens, fairways. It's hard, but it's really nice. So
And Bobby?
Yeah, I'd say Winchester too.
Yeah, and you guys both got to play all the top courses in the Middlesex League,
Yeah.
correct?
yeah,
What's the hardest course the two of you played? What's the longest and hardest?
Belmont.
Belmont?
I'm gonna say Thompson for me,
Thompson.
just because it's so tight. I can't have my driver on it, so it's tough.
Okay, that we know that Joey Malvone won his first match at Oakley, and poor Jake has not won a match, but he won the swimming and diving competition. Austin, where'd you win your first match?
At Hillview against Melrose.
Okay.
Ever?
Yeah, personally, ever. So you got 4 years. You probably won as a 9th grader, right?
Yeah.
And you don't
I
remember,
don't
do you?
remember very much. Probably Hillview, probably.
Okay.
I had to say.
I think it was last year versus Belmont at Hillview. I won like 6-3, I think it was.
Okay.
So
You guys had a new coach this year, 3 who did, Coach Maloney. What's one thing you've learned from Coach Maloney, Bobby?
Had a chip. I used to not be able to chip, and we did a lot of different drills around the greens, which helped my
Joe?
I think definitely chipping, but honestly, just like keeping us positive, keeping the energy high, basically, because I think that he really motivated us to win this year.
Okay, Joey?
I learned the chip and putt. I mean, that's all. I mean, talking to him before the season, that's all he really told me to do. And then I did that, and then, yeah.
Jake?
He's the only golf coach I've had. So
He's
he's
a
a
coach. He's a
great
coach,
coach,
right.
though.
Yeah?
I think he definitely gets everyone involved, gets the younger kids involved, and is going to be pretty good for the program.
Okay, and Austin?
He helped me learn how to get my irons in the air.
Okay. And real quickly, what's one thing is there some kind of anecdote or something he says all the time? Anybody want to chip in? Something that you've heard? Like, I know like you're a hockey player, so Scanlon always has that one or two things. Okay. I knew somebody would impersonate him here. We had him for soccer. Anything he says that anybody rings a bell to anybody that we can see him in school and give him a hard time about?
I think he's said like we're gonna win throughout the first 6-7 matches until we actually won. He was convinced.
He's definitely got to work on his pregame. Like when you're the home team, the coach has to go over the rules of the course with the opposing team. He's got a little bit of work to do.
Got to work on
Mr.
that.
Lynch had that down to a
Yeah,
science.
he had that down.
He's got a little.
Lynchy was there a long time.
Yeah.
Lynch,
Yeah.
it's been a long time. All right, so now we're to the fun part where it's individual questioning. So we're going to start right around the loop. If I miss a question or one or two, you guys can tell me I missed. Start with you, Bobby, since you're the senior captain, the most honored person here because you spent 4 years through all the trudgery and everything. Teammate that influenced you or helped you, a golf teammate over the course of the 4 years?
Probably Patrick Stokes. He played 2 last year and he won a lot, and he was fun to be around, and he wasn't the one I don't think he hit his driver once last year.
Okay.
He showed me that you don't always have to hit the ball the farthest or the prettiest. Like your golf game doesn't have to be fancy and stuff as long as it gets in the hole.
Other things you do in high school?
I'm in the hockey team and on the lacrosse team.
You do one other thing. I do know you play the drums.
Yeah, I'm in the band too.
Don't forget that. The band
Yeah.
people will kill you. How
Yeah.
much in the band.
Yeah.
Favorite moment, or what was your best shot you ever had?
Best shot?
A hole in one.
Huh?
Hole in one.
No, practice rounds. I was like this
Mm-hmm.
close to a hole in
Okay.
one. It was-
All right, golfer that you like would admire or try to emulate.
Oh,
Big word. Sorry about that, Joey. I'll get you.
I don't know. Rory McIlroy.
Or am I right?
Very
You would have a foursome of you plus 3 other people you can play golf with. Can be anybody.
Oh my God.
Who would you have? Who would be in your foursome?
Me, DJ Khaled, Tiger Woods, and who's funny?
Chris Rock. No.
Dave Chappelle.
Okay. And then what are you going to miss the most about the golf?
The golf team?
experience?
Free golf.
Yeah. And finally, what's the future for Bobby Cyr right now?
I'm trying to play lacrosse in college, so hopefully that wraps up soon because that window's closing. But in the next few weeks, I should hopefully be committed somewhere. So
Great. Hopefully that'll work out for you.
thank you.
Joey, teammate or teammates that helped influence you across the time of your golf career?
I'm gonna go with Owen Mitchell. Always stay positive. I've never seen him get mad at himself. I've never seen him bring other people down. He was just like really, really positive, and he helped the team so much, helped me so much with golf.
Other sports or activities you do at the high school?
I did play basketball for 2 years, and I played baseball for 1, but not anymore.
Okay. Favorite moment, shot, score?
It was actually 2 years ago. It was when me and Bobby weren't in the match, and we were playing like a practice round instead. On the back 9, the downhill par 3, I hit like a wood, and I hit the pin, and it was pretty cool.
It was magical.
So it was magical.
Favorite golfer?
I'll go with Victor Hovland.
Foursome, anybody? You pick the 3 you play with you.
So me, go with Charles Barkley. Go with Sean O'Donohue. Some of you guys know who Sean O'Donohue is. Then probably have to go with, I'll go with Curry, Steph Curry.
Is that right? What are you going to miss the most about golf?
Free golf.
And what's the future hold right now for Joey?
I just finished applying to colleges, so probably gonna go into marketing, I think. So I'm just waiting for the responses.
Okay, Joey M., you're next. You played for 1 year, but a teammate that helped you out the most?
Probably these 2 up front.
Okay.
Yeah.
And other things you do in high school?
I play hockey. I'm in DECA, and yeah, that's all I do.
And I know since you're only playing in 1 year, what's the most outstanding moment for you individually?
I can remember one shot from our little Ryder Cup that we did. It wasn't the second time we went around, but the first time I hit a pitch from like 100 yards. It was like right next to the pin, and that was pretty cool.
What the win?
Huh?
You won this year.
Oh yeah, that too. That was but he was talking about shot, wasn't he?
Well, wins
Shot,
fine. You already
win.
mentioned your win.
Sure.
We know you did win. You're 1-0.
Mhm.
You
Even
go
though
career record
We all know
100%.
who we beat.
Perfect. Favorite golfer,
Why don't you
Joey?
announce it?
Favorite golfer?
Favorite golfer is probably Victor Hovland.
And foursome. If you could have a foursome with anyone in the world, who would anyone in the world?
So Jay-Z, if he plays golf, Michael Jordan,
Travis Scott.
and Tiger Woods.
Okay. What are you gonna miss the most about the golf?
Free golf or just playing 9 with some of the boys.
And future for Joey Malvone?
I am trying to get into college.
What do you want to study?
Huh?
What do you want to study?
I want to be a sports journalist.
Okay. And you've done some work for WCTV.
Have.
So a shout out to that. Jake, teammate that helped or helped you the most?
Definitely Joey over here. He's just a really good coach.
What did I do?
Yeah.
He helped my swing so much.
And then what else? What other things did you do at high school?
Not really much. I
And
used
there's
to
a
play
reason
sports.
for that, though, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Used to
You're-
play sports, but can't play any sports anymore. So
You and I had the same type of problem, right, with
Yeah.
our brains, so I
Yeah.
understand that. Favorite moment for you this year, or golf in general? Besides Greg Louganis into the pond.
Yeah, that's gotta be up there. But just going out, playing practice rounds, and messing around was probably the best part.
Favorite golfer?
Tiger Woods' son.
Charlie.
Charlie.
And then foursome. If you're gonna have a foursome, who's gonna be?
Probably Snoop Dogg, Hasbulla, and I guess Charlie Woods.
And what are you gonna miss the most? If he gets free golf.
Not free golf. I do love the free golf, but I think the just going after school and just getting to mess around was definitely the best
And
part.
future for Jake?
Ooh, that's a great question. I guess we'll have to see because I have no idea.
That's why he brings levity to the kid. Okay, Austin, teammate that's helped you or got you along most.
I would say Patrick Stokes because he brought me into golf. He's also a great baseball teammate too.
Okay. Other things you do in high school?
I played basketball and baseball.
Okay. Favorite golfer?
Professional golfer?
It could be anybody.
Oh,
You can say Jim Boyle if you want.
Jim Boyle.
No, you don't even see me play golf. Foursome, if you're going to do a foursome.
I'll go with Aiden, my dad, and my uncle.
Aiden, your dad, and your uncle. Is that Aiden's father?
Yeah.
Aiden Balter. What's your most memorable golf moment?
I drove the green on 5 with my dad one time.
Ooh, that's a bomb. That little tiny green, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent. What are you going to miss the most about playing golf with these guys?
Getting to play after school every day.
And favorite. What's the future hold for Austin Harper?
College somewhere.
Okay. This is the best part of the show now. We're going to look straight into the camera over here, and you get to give a shout out. Do not miss anybody, please, because the soccer guys on, they missed a couple of people. So if you got somebody in mind you're going to miss and they're going to get mad at you, don't forget. So we're going to start with Austin and then with Bobby. So Austin, you go first. Right here, right that camera, right there with the tally light on.
I'll shout out my mom, my dad, and my sister Suki.
Okay, Jake.
Definitely my parents and Snoop Dogg.
Okay, Joey Mello.
My mom, my dad, and my sister.
Okay.
I'm going to go my mom, my dad, both my sisters, and Sean O'Donohue.
Okay, and Bobby Cyr.
My parents, my brothers, and Mr. Maloney and Mr. Lynch.
Perfect.
Can I add to mine?
You can.
My sister.
I always get one. It's always fun to get one. Jake. All right, so I got to thank. I'm going to go from the back row. We have Austin Harper. We have Jake Bourgeois. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right? We have Joey Malvone. We have Joey Galvin. We have Bobby Cyr, 2023 golf seniors. Thank you for coming on the show. You did a great job and having a and thanks for jumping in the lake because I wouldn't get. You could pay me $1 million. So
It was in celebration.
I really appreciate you coming on the show. And for Wildcat Sports Update, I'm Jim Boyle, and we'll see you on down the road.